This week's show is sponsored by PrintByMagic.com. We print directly to your bicycle playing cards.
Hello and welcome to the Magic World Review Show. I am James Anthony and this is
Aaron Calvert.
Hey, welcome to the show.
First
time.
Debut show.
My God, that's fun. Hopefully the first of many as well.
Indeed, hopefully. I mean, it's nearly a year since you launched the show, which is insane. How quick's that gone?
God, a year inside this shop, I just cannot believe it's gone like that.
No,
it's just
I know.
Flown by. Anyway, talking about flying, I mean, we'll be talking about what you do and your mentalism, your hypnosis and mind, all sorts of stuff. You're a mind reader, aren't you?
Yes.
Which is why I gave this product to you to review. This is Rock, Paper and Lies by, do you want to say his name?
J.D. PIASE.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you said that.
I apologise if I pronounced that wrong. My Italian is not great.
Yeah, and to tell us unique magic. So let's cut to the trailer of this product now.
Hi, this is Luca Volpe, and Rock, Paper, Lies is one of my favorite propless mentalism routines. Imagine this, a game of rock, paper, scissors, even an imaginary game. There is only one winner, and you will be able not only to spot the winner and what items they selected, but also who is lying and who is telling the truth. No pre-show, nothing written down. J.D. PIASE came up with an amazing improvement on a classic. For me, this is propless mentalism on steroids.
Okay. You can be also the same rule. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around again. I don't know, maybe you can do some signal, to choose, because you gotta do silently. I don't want to listen. Okay. Like, for example, you guys didn't choose the same rule. You chose a different rule. And I think you're a truth teller, you're a liar, right?
Yes.
And I think you won the game.
Yes.
You lost, I'm sorry. Yeah? And I think you won with scissors against paper.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, because she won, right?
Yeah.
And exactly, you won with paper against rock.
Yes. Exactly.
Thank you.
Wow. Well done.
And we're back, and this is Rock, Paper and Lies. It retails at £18.99 in the link in the Show More section or on screen right now. And yeah, you've taken this DVD home.
I did.
I've watched a little bits of it. I've been shown it a few times by yourselves, and I understand the methodology. I can't even say it.
Mythology.
That's the one.
Or methodology.
Methodology, that was the actual word I was looking for. So, how did you know that? Tell us, what did you think of the product?
So this is, it's my area of
Yeah.
interest. I am a mentalist and hypnotist.
Yep.
Full time, that's what I do now.
Yeah.
So when I saw this come out, I was really excited to see it. At first, I was a little bit dubious about it, but I
Yeah.
actually really like this. So the principle is, two spectators play
Yep.
a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Yep.
They then decide whether they want to be truth tellers or liars.
Yep.
And through a little bit of dialogue with the volunteers,
Yeah.
you're able to tell them whether they were liars or truth tellers. And not only that, you're able to tell them who
what they
won
did, who won,
and
yeah.
what hands they threw as well, which is great.
So you tell them everything, really.
You tell them everything. It's
Yeah.
got great quotes from Banachek and
Yeah.
Richard Osterlin. It's it's based on one of Banachek's Ring of Truth, I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
called, one of his original effects.
What's the teaching like on it?
Do you know what? The teaching's really good.
Okay.
He's got a thick Italian accent, so it is sometimes a little bit hard to understand it, but it's generally a logic puzzle.
Okay.
I think that's fair to say. It says it on here as well. But it doesn't appear that way. It comes across very relaxed, very impromptu, and it really is impromptu. It's propless.
Yeah.
In the true sense of the word, propless normally means that you've got something that you've not gaffed or set up. You can just use a bit of paper or something like this. This is actually
absolutely nothing.
nothing.
Just ready to go.
You're sat on a train and someone says, "Hey, can you show us something?"
Cool.
This is a back pocket.
How long will
go-to.
it take you to learn if you've just got into mentalism or you're a little bit past that stage? How long will it take you to learn on average?
It's going to take a few goes through, so maybe an hour into it. They do provide a little PDF that you can print out, cheat sheet. But if you're using a cheat sheet, go back to the drawing board and really learn it before you go out of it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be using anything. It wants to be propolis. That's where its strengths really lie.
It is a few weeks old, this product. However, we thought it's worth bringing on the show. So
it's worth bringing on the show. It's worth buying, in my opinion. It's a simple, easily recognisable game. Everyone's played rock paper scissors, whether you liked it or not. It's just something to have in your back pocket. The only downsides, the only cons to it, I guess, are that it's potential that someone could work it out of how it works.
It comes down to your presentation.
And it comes down to your presentation. And I think if they realise how it works, it's not that impressive because there's only limited outcomes. However, it's not something I'll be using it when I'm working, when I'm out and about working. But when I'm in a bar or I'm relaxed or I'm just seeing friends and they say, hey, can I show something? It's definitely a go-to for me, I think.
Definitely. Fantastic. So, let's give this a rating out of 10 then.
I'm going to go for 8.
Really?
Yeah.
That high? Wow. That's surprising.
I
Okay. I was going to give it a 7 or an 8, so an 8 is brilliant to hear.
Under the circumstances of this is a go-to when I've got nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And that is Rock, Paper and Lies. That is £18.99 and can be purchased in the link down below in the Show More section. So now we're going to move on to something that's quite exciting. We're doing a different format, aren't we?
It's a little bit different. It's a Mentalism week, so we're going to be talking about a few products that are just out and on the horizon, some exclusives to the Magic World Review show, and then we're also going to get onto the Christmas list as well. Sort of a Mentalism wish list for Christmas,
just give you a couple of ideas of a few products that we think are really awesome that you should potentially look at getting for Christmas.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're quite proud because this is going to be the very first time this is ever seen, isn't it? In the world.
It is. In the world.
Woo! It's here at Magic World, baby. And this is The Solution by Atlas Brookings and Ravern Gaerloch. Both really good friends of mine, Atlas Brookings and Ravern Gaerloch. He's an awesome guy. That's his pseudonym.
It is a pseudonym. Protecting his identity, I believe.
Ravern Gaerloch. I mean, where does that come from?
Who even knows? It does say in the book, if you find him, do ask him. He's got a funny story.
You've got to ask him.
So, what is it? It's a memorised deck. This is actually... It's a really nice and easy way of learning.
It's the easiest and fastest memorised deck.
It does say easiest and fastest on the front of the cover. Memorised deck.
That's quite a claim.
By memorised deck, what does it mean? It means that you know the exact order and the exact position of every card in a deck. So if you said a number, you could say the card. If you said a card, you could tell them what number it's at. What's really nice about this is the deck looks mixed.
Okay.
So you could give the deck out to a spectator, take it home, and they'd have no idea there was any specific order to it.
Sounds good to me.
But yet you still know the position of all the cards. And that's what's really nice and different about it. It does look mixed, it's easy to learn, and it's designed for you to be out using it and really committing it all to memory. So what do you get with the book? I think it retails at £27.
Okay.
It's about 120 pages long.
Yeah.
There's 8 routines in it, as well as explaining all of the details behind the deck as well. There's contributions from Daniel Meadows.
Wow.
Very own Daniel Meadows. There are in here as well. And it's currently only available from Atlas Mentalism.
Yep, it's not quite on the Magic World website yet, but hopefully it will be very shortly. But for the time being, there's a link down below. You can get this product right there. And in the future, on our new website that we will be launching in... Well, we were going to do it before Christmas, but it now might be after Christmas, just for safety purposes.
It's going to be the new year.
But in our new website, we will have a specialist mentalism section because we have so many mentalists around us. We have Daniel Meadows, you have yourself, and so many other cool people, Atlas Brookings. We need to have this section up and running, so that will hopefully be in there. But from now on, it's in there. Now, the thing I loved about this is that even I managed to learn how to memorise a deck at the time within 20-30 minutes. I had the basics down. Now that was 6 months ago, so I have forgotten again now.
No.
So I need you to train me up again.
Well,
however,
we can talk through it.
It was. I just remember how easy it was to pick up the cards. I think I got up to 26 cards very quickly. So
yeah, it was in minutes for 26
within
cards.
minutes of cards. Yeah. But okay, due to technical reasons, we just cut out for a brief second and came right back in again here at the end. So
So the solution available from atlasmentalism.com. Go to the store there and you can find it there if you've ever been interested in memorising a deck.
So that is the solution. Pretty epic.
One that's on the horizon.
Ooh, yeah.
One that's on the horizon. Very nice. This is called Flicks. Looks and feels and really is just a dictionary.
It is. It's going to do that.
But what's really nice is this is a way of forcing over 1,800 words. And not only can you force them, you also know what they are with no memory work.
1,800 words.
And you can tell them what it is without fishing, without pumping.
Okay.
And this is coming out very, very soon. It's
Looking forward
going
to
to have routines by Kennedy, Atlas,
Yep.
Luch, Mark Spellman.
Yep.
And do you know what? It's printed in such high quality.
Yeah, that's what the first thing I thought.
From,
I thought it
from
was real.
Steve Hairsign,
Yep.
from Hairsign Press, it's just incredible quality. If you own any of the books he's done, like Train Tracking, The Black Project,
Yep.
you know the quality you're getting with this product.
Exactly.
Best compliment I can give it.
Yep.
Looks like a dictionary. If you want some more information on this is a world exclusive for Magic World. No one else has got a copy of this.
Yeah, just get in touch. Leave it in the show more section. Leave some messages.
Yep. And if you look for Steve Hairsign on Facebook, send him a PM, and he'll be happy to send you all the information on this. This is coming out, and when it does, we'll give it a proper good review. Yeah.
I'm going to say, hopefully
sounds good.
you'll let it be on Magic World as well.
Yeah, well,
We just don't know, do we?
We'll have to talk to
Please.
Steve. Talk to Steve. Anyway,
It's Chris then.
Chris. Who's Chris?
Why do I call him Chris?
Oh, well, Steve. Anyway.
We know Steve. We're going to move on now. We are going to give you a couple of recommendations on products that we think you should be looking at for Christmas.
Yeah.
Simple as that,
Definitely,
really.
definitely.
So, actually,
we do have some bargains for you.
two bargains. So, bargain number one. This is a first come, first serve here. We're going to give a... By going around all the different parts of our warehouse, we managed to find little gems here and there. So one gem we found, a box, and we had a big reaction, which we thought we were out of. So we got two of these available, and instead of doing it at the usual price, which I think is between £40 and £50, we're going to be doing it for... let's do it at a super special price, just for you guys at home. There's only two available, £25 each.
Bargain.
That
This is
more than a bargain.
it's by Andy Nyman. If
Yeah,
you've never
Andy
seen
Nyman
any of Nyman's work, it's always cheeky, it's always killer.
And it's a first come, first serve, because as soon as these have gone, this is a Christmas special, we're going back to regular pricing of all of these items. So that is exactly £25. You've got to PM, you've got to Facebook me, or the first person to get that message in the show more saying, I want one, or give us a call, or email anthony@magicworld.co.uk. That's the best way, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
First
big
person, first
reaction.
come. That
Andy
will
Nyman,
go quick.
the guy
Second
behind
one,
Darren Brown.
we found this the other day, the Nomad Pad.
We did.
And
We
we
did.
thought, wow, that's completely gone everywhere. I think they used to retail £60, £70. It's got £50 written on it right here. We're going to do this just for £30. One of these to one person. So £30, if you want it, get in touch.
Yeah, that's
Simple
it.
as that,
So
innit?
there's a few bargains. If you're looking for a Christmas deal, definitely get down. It's not even Black Friday, and you're giving away deals.
Black Friday is going to be big here at Magic World. I hate to say, massive.
Yeah, definitely. You need to keep an eye on the website.
Keep
your
an eye on the
emails.
website. It will have a special launch on the Friday morning full of awesome offers, and not just one category, a page of offers, but multiple categories. It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be good.
So keep an eye out for that on magicworld.co.uk. If you've not subscribed to our newsletter, get subscribed so that you get the notification, because it's first come, first serve for the products, some of the great deals.
Yeah, definitely.
Right,
So,
secondly,
Christmas.
Christmas
Horizon.
time. The Cerberus wallet
The Cerberus wallet.
by
So
Daniel Meadows.
let's talk about what we're doing. So we're going to give you a few bits of advice
On products we think you should get.
Yeah, definitely. If you're looking to buy yourself something, or you're looking for a Christmas present to suggest for someone else to buy you, these are the things that I'd say, if you've not got them, definitely worth a look.
Definitely worth a look. So, the Cerberus wallet, it's Jack's wallet by Daniel Meadows. It's been made by Tony Curtis.
Yeah.
It's been made to the highest quality, and it has all sorts of cool features into it, doesn't it?
Do you know what I love about this? It's such high quality, and it's actually one of the small sort of hip fold wallets. It looks like an ordinary wallet. You can use this as your everyday wallet, carry it around.
And it's still not that big.
We were talking about rock, paper, lies.
Yeah.
That's an impromptu thing you can carry around with you in your head. This is something you can use and carry in your pockets.
And it's not the same size as most of the other wallets out there. So.
Someone says, show it to me,
Yeah.
you can show them something that will blow them away.
Yeah.
If you haven't got a wallet, there are loads out there.
Yeah.
But I'd recommend this. It's great. You're going to do a deal on it?
Yeah. But the special offer on this is it's still £90, but we're going to throw in a free Equilibrium worth £15. So that would be this product right here, Equilibrium. So there we go.
Absolute bargain. Two for one.
Exactly. You get out to lunch in this, you get a peak wallet, you get 8-card index, You get so many things in this. So there we go, that's Cerberus. That can be bought in the link down below. Next product, we're going to go into, A Piece of My Mind by Michael Murray. Highly recommended.
So
highly recommended.
If you've not heard of Michael Murray, where have you been hiding? To be fair, you may be new to Mentalism, and that's fine.
Yeah.
He's released a lot lately, but all of his stuff is really good.
This was like Book of the Year, wasn't it?
Yeah, this got Book of the Year. It's got great reviews everywhere. You know, it's a bit different. Obviously, this isn't a product or a gaff or a gimmick or something like this. This is a book with lots of information in, lots of routines. I mean, you can see all of them there. Again, printed by Hairsign Press. It's a hugely quality book. Loads and loads of routines in here that you can use. Lots of thinking's gone into this. If you're new to Mentalism, probably somewhere that you want to aim for to be able to read this and understand it. There are lots of effects in here that you could do straight off the bat. Some require a little bit of prior
beautiful
knowledge.
psychology as well. So
all about the psychology. If you're looking to look like Darren Brown, definitely a great place to start. If you're already working with Mentalism, it's great to go to. Got so many original, and I think that's hard to come by these days, original routines in a piece of my mind.
The price is down here. It's either 60 or 65. I can't remember. It's on our website. However, we're going to give people a free £15 trick called Counterfeit as well. A wonderful trick we brought out last year. So that will be in the post with this. Now, to claim these free tricks, just make sure when you purchase the products on our website that you leave in the little comment box, we saw your review show, or extra products please, or, you know, just say something so we can recognise it. You've watched us here. Simple as that. Now let's go on to the Epic Writer.
So for those of you who don't know, the Epic Writer is something you released a while ago, isn't it?
It was. Well, we've still not officially released it properly. We're re-releasing shortly.
Longest pre-release ever.
It's going to be pre-released properly with a DVD and potentially a booklet as well with different contributions at a higher cost than what it is right now. It's £15 at the moment. It will be going up to either 20 or 25 soon with the DVD.
So get it on pre-release price.
It comes with a beautiful setup. It teaches you how to do it. No routines. It just comes with that. It's basically describe it.
We haven't even said what it is. So it's the world's first ballpoint pen nail writer. If you don't know what a nail writer is, go to your shelf, pick up a copy of 13 Steps to Mentalism. It's the first chapter in there. It's the basis of a mentalist sort of toolbox, really. But, classically, they used to be put under the nail and they were really difficult, and they used to give really poor writing. So I've used a different few. I've been through my fair share of different nail writing, and it always had this problem that whatever the writing was, it would look like a child had written it. My handwriting isn't the best in the world, but it wasn't passable by any means. What I love about this is not only is it in biro, essentially, ballpoint pen, it writes on anything.
Just you literally take the nib of that ballpoint pen, just pull it out and drop it in. Simple as that.
Replaceable, you can replace it dirt cheap. It's not pencil, it is actual pen.
Actual ink.
But the way it's built gives you such a sort of sturdy surface in which to write on, and so the writing comes out clear, crystal clear, whether it's big, small, in between.
Because a flat piece is touching your paper as well as a pen nib, and that just helps it guide and write really well.
All the support. Do you know what? It's my go-to now. That's what I use in my show.
What we like to hear,
that's
mate.
what I use
we like to hear.
In walk around. That's my go-to.
It's got lots of good reviews as well from people, lots of great testimonials. So we're really pleased. Thank you for going for this. This is one we highly recommend. It's £15 down below. If you're new to Mentalism and you are, or even if you've done Mentalism for years and you've
avoided cards, why? The Invisible Deck.
The Invisible Deck, we highly recommend it. Tell them what the
the premise is you get anyone to name any card they want. You'll get someone who'll name a Joker, but they can even name a Joker because you can catch them out on that. I have been told before. But basically the premise is they name any card and you take out the deck freely at fingertips and you fan through it and show them that there was one card face down in the deck and it just happens to be the card they've named. It's a miracle in a card box. A miracle in a card box.
And the best thing is only £5.50, I think it is, on our website.
It's so cheap. If you haven't got an Invisible Deck, it's worth having and play around with. Even if you're not into mentalism and you're a magician.
How many times have people done it live on television? Dynamo, David Blaine, everyone's done it.
It's like it's almost like a stocking filler. If you're looking for a stocking filler that kills, that is huge.
This is
Invisible Deck.
Right, brilliant. Enough. Moving straight on, finally, to a trick that was brought out last year called Infamous by Daniel Meadows. You can say stop anytime you like in the book. Wherever they say stop, you can always tell them exactly what word is in the corner right there, which would be rickety. That's something that's built into this book, which we had permission to do at the time. However, it also comes with the DVD and Stroop cards, which are the kind of colours The word colours, like
Yeah,
yellow,
you might
blue.
have tried it in school.
Printed onto
you,
cards.
you have to say the name of the colour that's it's printed in, not the
Yeah.
name that's written.
Yeah.
But it's a nice influence routine, isn't it, that you get with it, really?
At the end, after the spectators thought of a word, you lay out the cards that you originally showed them, the colours, and the first letter of each of those cards spells out their word that they chose from the book.
It's a very much a Derren Brown type
Derren
of
Brown-esque sort of.
Yeah, that sort of idea of psychologically manipulating people.
Hence the name Infamous.
And implanting names and words into their heads.
Yes.
But there's also a lot more built into this as well. It's not
Yeah.
just that. Do you know what I love about it
not
as
that.
well? Is it's relevant. It's a relevant book. It's
Yeah.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Sherlock Holmes, A Study in Scarlet. Many of you will probably know the book. It's instantly
and the
recognisable
routine makes
title.
sense. That's the most important thing. It makes sense from start to finish.
Yeah.
And
So I classically never really use book tests
Yeah.
of any description because they're always random books or they're not real. But you can actually sit and read through this.
you can read
and
this. It makes perfect sense all the way through.
Do you know what? It's really nice.
course it is.
Absolutely. I love this and it's go-to.
Yeah.
And what's nice is you've also got a few different types of the same book and you can use it for different effects and the same effects
You've got
as well.
three books in total. The other 2 books you can get on our website separately, but the general package is you get the book and the DVD and the Stroop cards for £50. That's the Infamous Deluxe. Got rave reviews last year by so many great
Do you know
people.
what? It's great. And if you want to be a deductionist, it's technically induction, but deductionist, as Sherlock Holmes was, it makes complete sense that you'd use the Sherlock Holmes collection.
And as a
to
few of the
demonstrate.
reviews said on the website, is like, this is what I use it. I have it in my close-up case, and it's for, if I'm going to do that special trick for that 30th birthday, or for that girl over here or something, with a parlour situation, that's where it really shines.
Pack
It
small,
gets
plays big.
everybody involved.
Yeah,
You can make it
definitely.
last 5 minutes or 15, 20 minutes.
And if you're wearing a suit, it fits in your jacket pocket.
Yeah, it does indeed.
It's nice. I
So
like it.
there we go, that's Infamous.
Infamous.
The link to Infamous is here or down below in the show more. And it's been great to have you joining us on the show. It's great to have you on
Been
the
a bit
show,
of a
my
different
friend.
show,
Great to have you on.
and
Are you going to be on next week or the week after?
Could be next week, could be the week after. I am working next week.
God,
so
we've had
I
2
may
new
not be-
people in the last 2 weeks on the show. It's great.
I know. Big
Just put
turnover.
invites out. Get more people on the show. Come on in if you want to be on it. Get in touch.
As always, if you've got any comments, do leave them in the box below on the YouTube channel or on the Facebook page.
Now, finally, the winners to last week's competition. I knew you were waiting for that. We have 3 prizes to be given away, and that epic competition. Thank you for filling out the form and putting your email address to us. The winner who's been randomly selected, the 3 winners, are inside the Show More section down below. Congratulations to you. Another competition and of epic proportions will be with you next week.
Well, we've got a very special show next week.
Ooh.
But I say we, it could be just
I know,
you and
it
someone
might not be
else.
us.
So,
If you're
it's
here
a
next
very
week.
special show. It's
But
very
either way,
exciting.
don't forget Black Friday, the wonderful offers starting as soon as the Friday starts in the morning. As soon as you wake up out of bed, those offers will be on. So make sure you check out magicworld.co.uk. From myself, James Anthony, and
Aaron Calvert.
see you later.
So this week,
Boom.
I love how you looked at me to check your name for a moment. You went from me, James Anthony.
Me, James. Okay, that's it.
Good effort. Right.
Yeah,
So
that's-
all done.
Thanks a
No
lot.
idea how long that one was.
Took a while, didn't it, to get the whole thing.